Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making a Russian Syrniki, which is a farmer's cheese pancakes. Syrniki from the Russian word syr means cheese. In the old days they called them tvorozhniki from the Russian word tvorog, which is white cheese. So what is tvorog and what makes it so different? Tvorog, also known as farmer's cheese, is a type of white cheese made by warming up soured milk until desired amount of curdling is met and then straining it. It's called fresh acid cheese, not to be confused with ricotta cheese or cottage cheese. And by the way, if you will try to make Syrniki from either cottage cheese or ricotta cheese, they won't come out as right. And here's the list of the ingredients, and also you can find it in the description box below. Let's get started. Besides 500 grams of tvorog, you also will need 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of fine semolina. You will need 2 tablespoons of sugar. You can use less sugar if your tvorog is not as sour. 2 large eggs. We're gonna put some flavor into those. So I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon of poppy seeds, half a teaspoon of vanilla powder, 1 teaspoon of dry lemon peel, and I use dry lemon peel just to enhance a little bit more of that lemony flavor. It is really great ingredient. And in addition to that, we're gonna use a zest from 1 lemon. In a large mixing bowl, we're gonna add our tvorog, and you see it comes out like a block because it's a pretty dry one. If your tvorog is not too dry, you could strain it the night before so it becomes a little bit more on a drier side. And to that tvorog, we're gonna add 2 large eggs, we're gonna add sugar, flour, and we're gonna add our semolina. Also vanilla powder, lemon peel, poppy seeds, and some lemon zest. I always try to make that Syrniki dough approximately 1 hour before I start making Syrniki. The reason I do that is because semolina need to expand in your Syrniki dough. What semolina does, it actually pulls out the moisture when it grows, so it absorbs the moisture and your dough will become a little bit more firmer. And this way we could form our Syrniki and actually fry them, and this way they will not fall apart when you make them. So dust a little bit of flour on a cutting board, then you're gonna portion out the Syrniki dough, and then we're gonna form them just so they look nice and pretty. And there's a certain pattern that my grandmother used to make on these, and she would make it with a bread knife that looked like a diamond pattern, but I think it's gonna look so pretty. Then you need to dust off that flour and continue making your Syrniki. And these can be done with the different flavors. Sometimes I make them with raisins, sometimes I make them with dried apricots. You can be as creative as you want. To fry your Syrniki, choose a frying pan that has a lid. On the frying pan, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of clarified butter. Why clarified butter, not the regular butter? Because if you remember, we dusted our Syrniki with flour. If the flour will hit just the regular butter on top of regular butter burning, it will be burning faster since it has flour in it. So I prefer to use clarified butter. So we're just gonna arrange Syrniki around, and as soon as they brown on one side, we're gonna flip them over. And just watch how they arranged on your frying pan, because some of them are gonna be a little bit more browner and some of them are not quite ready yet. So wait for the guys to actually brown up a little bit and then turn them over. And as soon as you do, what we're gonna do, we're gonna close the lid of that frying pan, and we're gonna let these guys steam a little bit, because besides the fact that they browned on one side, it doesn't mean that they're ready. So they need to get ready from the inside too. So closing your frying pan with the lid, that will help them to steam and also will help them to get ready inside. Keep the heat on low while you're frying them, because it looks like my heat was a little bit too high, so some of them browned a little bit more. Sometimes turning the heat off and letting them sit under the lid also will help them to get plumped up a little bit, and after that they're ready. In Russia, Syrniki is a breakfast dish, so you would really enjoy them in the morning with your cup of tea, and they're served with some sour cream and some jam, and you can choose any jam you want. I chose the black currant jam, which is very Russian, and I will show you what those look inside. They're very delicious. I can compare the taste of Syrniki to what you know, so you just have to try it for yourself. I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.